Today, we're counting down the top 10 best games revealed at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Nintendo really came swinging with this one, and trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end, because my number one pick, absolute fire. If you love staying up to date with the latest gaming trends and more top 10 videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Before we jump into the main list, let's give a quick shout out to some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut but are still super exciting. Switch 2 editions for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Two legendary adventures are getting remastered love for the Switch 2. Honestly, these are games I could replay over and over again. Drag X Drive. Details are scarce, but this looks like pure arcade sports action. It reminds me of Rocket League mixed with ARMS. Think basketball on wheels. The unique twist? You control your ride using the Switch 2's mouse mode. Next is the Switch 2 Nintendo Classic exclusive, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Finally, Wind Waker sets sail on the Switch 2. Beautiful visuals, charming world. It's a must-play if you missed it back in the day. And now, let's get into the top 10. At number 10, we have Kirby Air Riders, a brand new Kirby racing game. We still don't know all the details, but if it captures even a slice of that Kirby Air ride magic, this is going to be an absolute blast. What excites me the most is the potential for fast-paced, chaotic fun with friends. And just imagine the power-ups and abilities Kirby could have in this. With the enhanced power of the Switch 2, we could see some really interesting powers and abilities. Multiplayer could be a huge draw here, and if they really nail the online experience, it could easily become the next big party game staple on the Switch 2. While we don't have a firm release date yet, it is confirmed for this year, which is a huge plus. This is one to look out for. Get ready to inhale the competition. Next is Split Fiction. This game has already made waves on other platforms, but having Split Fiction on Switch 2 feels like a perfect match. Since the console naturally comes with two Joy-Cons, local co-op is a no-brainer. And trust me, this is one of the best co-op games I've played this year. You'll be pulled deep into the many worlds of Split Fiction, a boundary-pushing co-op action-adventure from creators of It Takes Two. What makes this game stand out is how unpredictable it is. One minute you're taming adorable dragons, the next you're fighting as cyber ninjas, escaping terrifying trolls, or dodging hover cars thrown by a robotic parking attendant. It's weird, it's wild, and it's designed to be shared. Grab your co-op partner and get ready for some couch co-op chaos. With the portability of Switch 2, this could be an incredible pick-up-and-play experience anytime, anywhere. Number 8 is the Duskbloods. Alright, listen. If Sony won't give us Bloodborne, it looks like Nintendo is stepping up. The Duskbloods is shaping up to be a dark, gothic action game with fast-paced, brutal combat that fans of the genre are going to love. The atmosphere feels hauntingly beautiful, with twisted creatures lurking around every corner and towering bosses waiting to crush you. From the early gameplay we've seen, it looks like a perfect mix of challenging battles and deep, rich lore. The downside is that it is going to be multiplayer. Yes, it is going to be a PvPv affair, but don't let that stop you. There still will be lots of monsters to defeat, bosses to crush and lore to discover. And if they stick the landing with tight controls and rewarding progression, this could be a sleeper hit for Switch 2. Keep an eye on it. At 7th place is Elden Ring. Yep, you heard that right. Elden Ring is officially coming to the Switch 2. From Software's open world masterpiece, now fully playable on the go. But this isn't just a simple port. They're promising everything that's available on the other platforms, including full access to expansions like Shadow of the Erdtree. How it'll stack up against other versions remains to be seen, but the big takeaway here is we're getting the full Elden Ring experience, portable and complete. No compromises. Whether you're exploring the lands between for the very first time or jumping back in to experiment with a whole new build, this is a massive win for the Switch 2 library. Just imagine it, tackling Margit while on your lunch break or farming runes during your daily commute. It's kind of surreal to think about. And yeah, I know you can technically play Elden Ring on the Steam Deck, but the idea of not having to fiddle with settings just to get a smooth experience? That's a game changer. Honestly, this is the kind of title that could make the Switch 2 a must-buy all on its own. Big worlds, big bosses, and now, big portability. Next, we have Hollow Knight, Silk Song. It's real. It's happening. Silk Song is finally confirmed for the Switch 2. Time to get lost in that stunning, punishing world all over again. This time, Hornet takes the spotlight, bringing faster movement, brand new abilities, and even deeper lore to uncover. Fans have been waiting years for this, and judging by the trailer, it looks like every second of the wait has been worth it. Get ready for fluid combat, haunting music, and those breathtaking hand-drawn environments that made the original such a masterpiece. Honestly, Silk Song earns its spot not just for the hype, which is massive, but because it's shaping up to be an incredible game in its own right. Tight platforming, challenging gameplay, and a world you'll want to get lost in all over again. At number 5, we have Deltarune Chapters 1-4. Toby Fox is going all out. We're getting 4 chapters of Deltarune in one glorious package. If you somehow missed it, Toby Fox is a creative mind behind Undertale, and Deltarune has been a worthy successor in every way so far. We've already played through chapters 1 and 2, and now we're about to dive into the next chapters of this wild, emotional journey. Expect eccentric characters, emotional gut punches, and of course, an unforgettable soundtrack that'll stick with you long after you put the game down. What I really love about Deltarune is how it perfectly balances heartfelt moments with laugh-out-loud humor. And with 4 chapters dropping all at once, it's going to feel like a proper indie feast. Number 4 is Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. While we wait for the next mainline Zelda, Age of Imprisonment is here to fill that Hylian-sized hole in our hearts. This latest entry in the Hyrule Warriors series looks absolutely massive. Bigger battles, over-the-top action, and a stacked roster pulling heroes and villains from across Zelda history. What's got me really excited is how they're diving deeper into the lore of Hyrule's darkest days. There's so much potential for epic storytelling here. And of course, you can expect hundreds of hours of enemy smashing, combo chaining, fun. Oh, and here's the kicker. They confirmed it's canon. So, if you want to fully understand Tears of the Kingdom, this is going to be a must-play. I absolutely love the last 2 Hyrule Warriors games. The original Wii U game was an absolute blast, and Age of Calamity back in 2020 kept me hooked for ages. While I adore the mainline Zelda games, and Echoes of Wisdom last year was fantastic too, but there's just something about these Hyrule Warriors entries. The scale, the spectacle, the sheer chaos. It just hits differently. Our number 3 spot goes to Mario Kart World. It's not just Mario Kart 9, it's Mario Kart World. Nintendo is going global with this one. We're talking worldwide circuits, more tracks than ever, and even vertical gameplay that has my mind racing. From what we've seen in the Treehouse Live presentation, this looks like an amazing evolution of the franchise. The open world twist is especially exciting. Forza Horizon vibes, but in the Mario Kart universe? Count me in. Imagine online tournaments, fresh new items, wild track designs, and a roster pack of surprises. If they stick the landing, this could easily become the biggest and best Mario Kart yet. Now the only downside, the $80 price tag. Yeah, that's going to be a deal breaker for some people. Actually, a lot of these Switch 2 games are going to be expensive. But honestly, I'm still all in. I'm already saving up for this one. It's a day one purchase for me, no question about it. At number 2, we have the breathtaking Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And wow, this looks phenomenal. The visuals are next level, the atmosphere is thick with tension, and Samus is back in full force. From what we've seen so far, this feels like a bold evolution of the Prime formula, while staying true to what made the series a classic. They're leaning hard into exploration and environmental storytelling, and honestly, the way they're blending action with atmosphere has me beyond excited. It's been a long wait, but it looks like it's paying off in spades. Metroid Prime 4 could very well be the sci-fi shooter of the generation, and for longtime fans, this is shaping up to be a love letter to everything we adore about Samus's adventures. And taking the number 1 spot, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nintendo is bringing DK back in a massive way. But this isn't just another Donkey Kong game. This is a full-blown, high-energy jungle adventure with vibrant worlds, wild platforming, and that signature DK charm. What's exciting is how they're mixing up the gameplay. DK can now smash through environments to forge new paths and uncover hidden secrets, adding a whole new layer of exploration. And honestly, it looks so good. I still can't believe this is only Donkey Kong's second ever 3D adventure. While I was definitely hoping for a new 3D Mario game like Odyssey, this is absolutely going to scratch that itch. We don't know who's making this game, but it looks like it's the same team behind Mario Odyssey. From the lush visuals to the fresh mechanics, Bonanza feels like it's set to be an absolute blast. I seriously can't wait to dive into this when it drops on the Switch 2. It's going to be a day one play for sure. What an insane lineup, right? Nintendo really went all out with the Switch 2 Direct. But I want to know, which of these games is you the most excited? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, share with your fellow gamers, and of course, subscribe for your daily dose of gaming news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.